Hey, I'm Tony Roach. When it comes to the most underutilized casting bait for walleyes, it would have to be a jerkbait. You know, Rapala has set the bar high when it comes to jerkbaits, starting out with Husky jerks, then of course the X-Rap, the Shadow Rap, and now the Mavrik 110. All excellent baits for catching fish, whether you're chasing walleyes or any other species, but they are absolutely deadly on walleyes. When I'm fishing these midsummer humps, these weed lines where you have sharp breaks, rock piles, even when the wind's really blowing into these areas, it's hard to beat a jerkbait because of the way that you can pause these baits in the water column. It drives walleyes absolutely wild. Now, I like casting jerkbaits on a spinning rod. Some people prefer a casting rod. I like a spinning rod. Something in medium, extra fast. I like a 6/8, 7 foot. You know, these fish are gonna hit it on the pause. So I'm snapping that bait, trying to throw it sideways, and then bringing that rod tip back towards these fish. Okay, that's gonna throw that bait sideways in the water column, giving them a profile view of that bait, prompting a strike. You know, if you're just jerking it back to the boat and not adding pauses, you're gonna miss a lot of fish, especially in cold water. You know, if you're fishing spring and fall, you're gonna wanna add a lot of pauses, sometimes seconds, and then just bring it all the way back. I can't tell you how many times I'll bring a walleye all the way back to the boat and they'll strike it just about when it gets to the boat. So I'm jerking that bait, bringing my rod tip forward. You want to fish that on a slack line. Hit it on the pause. That's pretty typical for walleyes, cracking that bait on the pause. You know, I can't stress enough by adding as many pauses as you can with jerkbaits. And then of course, working it all the way back to the boat. Didn't take long, not a giant fish, but only a few casts in with the Mavrik 110. These hooks are super sticky. They got the VMC RedLine hooks on there, a real premium jerkbait. Fish just can't resist it. There's one. Oh, that thing came screaming up. That's a nice fish too. Just cracked that bait. That's the thing, is they hit it on the pause, so when you go to jerk it, you're basically just setting the hook. Nice fish. There we go, beauty. That's what we're looking for right there. Oh, nice walleye. That is so much fun casting for walleyes. I do a ton of it, whether it's with plastics, a variety of baits, but jerk baits, believe me, they work for walleyes. Look at this. There we go, nice fish. Look at it, just chowed that bait. They are into those jerk baits, you know, especially, like I said, I can't emphasize enough adding those pauses in there. You're gonna wanna check out the Mavrik 110 from Rapala. It's an incredible tool for catching walleyes. Whether you're fishing from a boat or casting from shore, a kayak, it's just a great fish catching tool, but it is absolutely deadly on walleyes. The Mavrik 110 from Rapala. Check them out at fishusa.com.